Right, welcome to today's episode of I've Got Red Tape on My Nose, and I need to write back to my mother. Crap. Guys, this is ridiculous. Guys, this is ridiculous. Anyway, is it a pear baby? Yes, that's the answer to this question. Welcome, Cartoon VR Alex's Times Turtle God Wolfie, Holly, and Dream Killaroo, and Taha, and Matt is alive, and Dream Killaroo, and Alex's Time, and Taha. Taha's back after many streams. I'm going to take this off my nose just in case I have a allergic reaction to it. Hey, actually, it gets all of the blackheads out. Ah! Ouch. Anyway, and the drifter. Pear babies are the best. Do you like my monocle? I was given to it by bureaucrats because of the red tape. Simon, you've made that joke so many times. Shout out to Weird Dino.
Out.
And the Drifter.
Out.
I can pronounce your name. Look, we're having a stressful time here. Cass's dad, unfortunately, is unwell. He's having the trouble with his emphysemas. And that pear baby is nice. It's also my mum's birthday today, which is exciting. Happy birthday to my mum. She's not here, though, because that would be crazy. If you haven't already, please like the live. Well, Alex's Time has 4 challenges. That's a lot of challenges. You got your hat means you must be very serious. Well, Dream Killaroo, I don't want anyone to know that I have a beautiful full head of hair. Sorry. Good vibes. Thank you. Yes, Cass is currently helping Grandma pack a bag. So I'm here going live, probably just for half an hour. So there you go. 1960 called. They want their phone back. Let's draw a picture. Right then. So we've got this beautiful picture, and we've also got a pear baby in the way. So I've got to get rid of the pear baby and spray this first. Just a little bit of water this time. Not too much water, Simon. Hey, Lorraine Mitchell. How you doing, Lorraine? How are your lungs? Are they well? Sorry, we're just discussing my father-in-law who is unwell because of his lungs. Now, let's get rid of this on the board. Hi, Palco. Shout out to Palco.
Out.
I just got to clean the board. That's how you tell. You know, I do like this board. It's all white. Whoa, guys. Why are you wobbling all over the place? Oh dear, Simon, you seem to have lost control of your tripod. Not your tripod. Try harder. What did I draw? Well, today, before, we drew some stuff. It was amazing. It was a phone call from the 1960s. It's true. Wow, 157 people all just turned up at the same time. Welcome. If you haven't already, please like the live. Lorraine's lungs are hanging in there. That's nice, Lorraine. Oh, that's great. Let's just quickly press some buttons. Very important to press buttons sometimes. Oh, dearie me. All right. The reason, Athen Foxtail, the reason I have a popcorn bucket on my head is so that when people come to this live, they realize. Tom Mellon's here. They realize that I am not a serious person. That's right. Not serious at all. And so we're here to be silly. That's what we're here to be silly for. Dun, dun, dun. No. Simon, you're not very good at this. Hi, Miles. Miles and Miles. Wait, just because we don't have... whoa, says Palco. It's true. That's a happy elephant. It is an elephant. It's a happy elephant. That's what it is. I'm just going to click on message delay. I'm going to turn the message delay on to 6, 10, maybe 6 seconds so that we don't get all the spams, you know, just because that's not what we want. Pickle! Somebody says pickle. Not sure why. I like how Kiju Bloomy just wrote pickle really with some dots to show that there was space in between. I liked it. Tom liked. Oh, that's good. Anyway, Dobby's going away now because he has a creepy tongue and I don't like it. And also the woolly mammoth. And we're going to just get rid of that there. Then we're going to draw a picture in a second, I promise. A mammoth. Yeah, okay, sorry. Athen Foxtail. I wouldn't be Athen you. That was a dumb joke. I meant to say asking. Asking. Palco is very good Pardon me. I might want a coffee, but I don't have one with me. So it's going to be great. Anyway, look at this. This is a weird drawing. I like it. Look at that dog. Look, we're going to get to the drawing part, I promise. Sometimes you got to take things slow, you know? That was a bad joke. It was a bad joke. You know, we could tell a foxtail about it later. How are you doing, Cat Arcade? The dog was happy. He was very happy. The Drifter is doing amazing work. Thank you so much, Drifter. Shout out to the Drifter once more.
Out.
I like it. I fought in your general direction. I told them we already got one. Who likes Monty Python? I sure do. Patience is a virtue, which is why I'm not a doctor. Oh no, I've lost my patience. That's terrible. You're a doctor. Right. I think that could be a bit crazy. Or we could have a Monty Python theme. I think maybe in honor of the Monty Python theme. And now for something completely different. We're going to draw a banana. Wait, I'm going to get this right this time. The banana's going to come all the way down. Look at that banana. Just a beautiful curve. Oh, chicken on biscuits! Holy crap nuggets, chicken on biscuits. S&M Edits is asking me to draw the same thing that they did before, which is great. I'm happy to do that. That's fine. Chicken on Biscuit says, the doctor called. He's worried about your multiple pains. Well, right now, I've got a pain in the neck. Ba-doom-tsh. Thank you so much to Chicken on Biscuits. Shout out to Chicken on Biscuits.
Out.
I don't know what that means, but we're going to draw a banana with human legs and its tongue hanging out, I think. I'm unglued? What does that mean? Whoa. I'm definitely not a doctor. 148% not a doctor. So, look. First up, when you're drawing a banana with human legs, you've got to make sure that you put the human legs somewhere that's not going to get you in big trouble, okay? So here's one human leg just out the side here. And this human leg's got a nice pair of work boots on. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that. Beautiful. Absolutely. Bananas have spots. Old people have spots. It's true, they do. A coincidence? Dun, dun, dun. There we go. There's one banana leg, and then the other one goes here. Oh, no. Oh, you've got to stop eating that lick stuff, Simon. You're weirdo. Okay, here's the other one. He's got a little kneecap. Then, of course, he's got his little footsies, and, of course, his other boot. Very nice. He's got two to boot. There we go. It's a banana with human legs. Don't listen to anyone else, SMN Edits. SNM Edits. SNM Edits. I can't see you. Anyway, I'm going to put a face on this. You can't stop me, okay? So this is a beautiful face. Absolutely marvelous. Wouldn't you reckon? And then, of course, it's got a wobbly mouth. Whoops. My hands are a bit wobbly. Sorry about that. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. I think my chat just went like crazy. Floppy tongue. Yeah, you're right. Okay, sorry. I forgot about the floppy tongue. Let's have the floppy tongue coming out of here. That's a good idea. So let's put that across there like that, and then maybe across there. And then we'll just grab a little bit of moisture on our finger. Not from our tongue this time, because we've learnt our lesson, haven't we? Alex this time, I can't draw a man drawing himself. That would be crazy. It would take too long. And then we would be here drawing ourselves for days on end. And then, you know, we've got stuff to do. I've got to go and see my father-in-law. And, you know, that's what happens. There's the tongue. It's floppy. It has spots. There we have. Wait. 2 muffins went into the oven. One spoke up and said, "It's getting hot in here." The other said, "Oh my God, a talking muffin!" And it was funny. Make a fractal. You can't draw a fractal. Oh dear. There we have. This is actually kind of cool. We have a banana with human legs and a floppy tongue. Not a floppy tongue. Ooh, that would be creepy. Anyway, what are we thinking? A dog making a pancake. That would be kind of cool. I do like that idea. Alex's time. Shout out to Alex's time.
Out.
Okay. You've heard that joke too many times, Athen. Stop Athen around. Simon, don't make fun of people's names, okay? You don't know. Let's draw a cute, adorable little doggy. Look at him. He's got cute eyes, and he's got big pupils, and he's got a little bit of hair, and his ears kind of stick out like that, and then he's got a big smile because he's a good dog. Now, of course, he's making a pancake in a pan. There we go. Oh my gosh, S&M Edits is back with another request that I'm a little concerned about. Okay, hold on a second. S&M Edits, thank you so much. I appreciate it immensely. I'm a little concerned about continually saying your name. It says, draw an apple with underwear that has hearts on it, T. Is your name T? Okay, an apple with underwear that has hearts on it. Okay, let's draw an apple. This is yours, Alex, this time. Don't lick your finger again, Simon. Simon, what are you doing? What are you up to? There we go. It's a frying pan. It's a dog. And then he's making himself into a pancake. That's dumb. Tom Mellon says, what did the fish say when he ran into the wall? Damn. That's funny. I like it. Okay, here's an apple. Now, when you're drawing an apple, you've got to make sure you stalk it first. Just follow it around for days. No, not that kind of stalk. I mean the stalk coming out the top. Then, of course, we need the top of the apple. And it comes around in nice big juicy bumps there. And then, of course, the underwear, which, boxers or briefs. Why dangle, because briefs are more comfortable. There we go. That's the bottom of the apple. Does the apple call me Alex? Okay, S&M Edits. Alex, that's going to be really confusing. Okay, I need to write that down. I don't have anything to write it down with. I'm going to write it on this box. So S&M Edits is Alex. Alex. I'll try and remember. I do have too many friends on the internet. Holly, you're so naughty. Oh my God. We wouldn't do anything with a stick, would we? No? Shush. Keep it clean, family friendly. Okay, there we go. There's some underpants, and we've got his little face. I can be your friend too, Snowflake, for sure. Okay, let's draw a little face here. There we go. Snowflake. I don't know your real name, but Snowflake sounds like a great one. I've drawn Dobby like every live. This is great. Whoa. Someone named Moi? No, I can't read katakana, sorry. But they say the happiness of the original life is a very trivial thing. The happiness of life is a very trivial thing. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. But what we're drawing is an apple. Who's like, he's so excited about his little shorts. Should we give him little legs? I think we should. You're from Mexico? That's exciting. Oh my God, how exciting. Sorry, hold on a second. We get this. Hello, Adventure. Hello, Kid Sloan. How you going? You call me Adventure. You can call me Simon or 8 elbows. But we're going to call our S&M Edits friend Alex, and we're going to call him Alex from now on. Okay, so he's got little legs. They stick out like this. Beautiful. Marvelous. You can tell that the bongos aren't here today because Matt is alive, is having a nap. Absolutely no fishnets, which is great because those fish, they need to be free. It's true. If you haven't already, please like the live. Uh-oh, Leisha's here. Leisha has arrived, everyone. Shout out to Leisha.
Out.
Beautiful. I enjoyed that. Hold on, we got to just fix our camera there. Perfect. This tongue here, I just feel, that it needs a tongue ring. So let's do that now. Now, we're not going to lick our finger with the possibly carcinogenic stuff on it. We're just going to add it just here with our other little fingy. Perfect. And then we're going to draw the biggest, a pie with a tiny pig in it. Wait! Holly is asking for fishnets. Is fruit cannibalism... Oh, hold on, wait. Jay Flair has a question. Is fruit cannibalism acceptable? The answer is yes, depending on what you mean. Leisha is Pavlov. Lorraine's here. Yeah. It's so exciting. Lorraine was here. Lisa's not here, though. I think she's moving. which sounds like hard work. Look at that. It's got a tongue ring. Great. This is ridiculous. What does Kid Sloan says? Oh, no way. No way. I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, we can draw a cat. Yes. Can you draw the banana on a skateboard? Yeah, I think I can. Let's draw a little skateboard down the bottom here. If we draw the little skateboard and we put wheels on it, then it'll look like he's doing a trick because he's a very clever piece of fruit. You know how it is. Rock in and roll in. Danny Zuko, you're a fake and a phony. I never want to speak to you again. Leisha, you know what that is. Ridiculousness is the best. If you're here for some serious drawing tips, well, get stuffed. Today, it is ridiculousness.com. I don't own ridiculous.com. Anyway, if we get to 300 likes, I'm going to show you my hairline. Tom Mullen says, hold on, Tom Mellon. Not a watermelon. Is your middle name Water, Tom? Because that would be cool. Tom Watermelon? Sorry. Why did the picture go to prison? Because it got framed. Shocking. Do you know how much it costs to frame things? A lot. My friend Al made me another piece of glass with a frame on it. But I haven't picked it up yet because I'm a terrible person. Can you do a watermelon? I can't. I'm married. Leisha! Keep it. Matt's back! Matt is alive, has returned. Matt is alive. You know what? Wolfie suggested that we do something. I'm not sure what, but look at all these bare legs, you know, like the live. I thought I pinned your message. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I've got chicken wings inside I have to eat later. I forgot about that. Nice frames. They're so pretty, though. They are, and they're so expensive. Oh, my gosh. Jay Flair, how much from the premium area? Any amount of money over $0. That's how much. Let's draw a watermelon. So drawing watermelons is kind of fun, but kind of like boring because, you know, they just have lines. But what I like to do to my watermelons, not my watermelons, is give them cute little faces. Oh, there we go. Look at that. It's pretty cute. And we're going to add those lines back in. You know the lines they have kind of, you know, like around the place. Look like he's got glasses on. That's cute. There's a watermelon. And then maybe another line across here and across there. Beautiful. That's a watermelon. Fruit cannibalism, says Jay Flair. Shout out to Jay Flair.
Out.
Who has donated over $0. I like it. Okay, the premium area. This is fruit cannibalism at its best. Excuse me, my microphone keeps getting caught. Right. So fruit cannibalism involves, of course, a banana. Now let's draw this banana, nice and premium. Look at that. And then he's got a big, beautiful set of peepers. I like to call them peepers. You know, not eyes. What gives them teeth? Gross. What should he be eating? Another banana? Cantaloupe's cannibalism. What's a cantaloupe? Isn't that like one of those things that exists in Africa? You know, no, they're antelopes, Simon. That's another banana. He's getting eaten. He's like, please don't eat me. I'm oh so full of chocolate. And there we go. That's the first banana. And look, he's got his hands out, and this guy's got his hands out. Look, there we go. Cannibalism. Fruit cannibalism. Two bananas eating each other. Very premium, very fruitalicious. Very enjoyable. I like that. Hold on a second. Matt is alive. What's wrong with you? Hold on a second. Jay Flair says, very premium, very fruitalicious, very enjoyable. I think that should be my new tagline. What do you think? I haven't finished my video. Oh, God, I need some more time in my life. Okay. Why do you have a pop... Oh, sorry. Matt is alive says, why do you have a popcorn bucket on your head? With 3 question marks. The answer is because you want people to come to this live and realize that I am not a serious person, despite my eyebrows and my eyes. This is not a serious live, as you can tell. And, of course, in honor... The popcorn bucket still holds his air in. Yes, the air, that's right. No, we can't show you. If we get to 300 likes, please like the live if you haven't already. Like the live. Tom Mellon. It's Tom Mellon. Okay, we're going to try Tom Mellon. Got to keep up, Simon. Okay, no, we've drawn Tom Mellon. We've drawn a dog pancake. Now, of course, in honor of Matt is alive and all of the emojis that he wields in the chat, what we're going to do is we're going to... Wait, hold on. You don't call them cantaloupe in Australia? You know, like peach-coloured honeydew melon. Yeah, we call it rock melon. They're called rock melon. Cantaloupes are rock melon. Cantaloupes is when you can't get married overseas. You have to do it at home. That's a cantaloupe. Anyway, sorry. We need fishnets in honor of Matt is Alive. That's the whole point that I was going for just before I was rudely interrupted by my own mind. Do you find that on like quite a lot, that you get rudely interrupted by your own mind? That fishnet's got a little bit of a problem. So hold on, we're going to fix this one here. Perfect. Absolutely marvelous. Now, when you're drawing fishnets, make sure you don't have to do vertical lines. There we go. It's lovely. That's Matt is Alive's fishnets right there. And we've got some fruit cannibalism for Jay just up there. There's so many people called Jay on the internet that are my friends. Family-friendly fishnets. I learned something. Thanks, Simon. Luray, you are Luray of Sunshine. And you are welcome. Do Fluffy the banana. I don't know what that is, Darcy Christie, and I'm too afraid to ask. So let's quickly get rid of this, and then it'll be great. That sounded running. They only heard rock melons. They're called rock melons because they are the only heard rock melons. That sounded funnier in my head. It does sound funnier in my head too, Holly. No, rock melons are called rock melons because they look like rocks. The outside of them, anyway. A goose? That is a pineapple? Maybe. 3, 2, 1. That was my intense face. Hold on one moment. Matt is Alive says, I told my wife that I went to the doctor for a physical the other day, and the doctor said that I am a beast. My wife said that I misunderstood the doctor and that I am obese. Ah, dearie me. That's amusing. What kind of rocks look like that? Hard rocks. Listen to Wolfie, Leisha. She knows the truth. Sorry, I look like Santa Cruz. Do I, Joe Blanco? I look like Santa Cruz, everybody. Santa Cruz. Isn't that like the name? Wait, Reject Convenience is here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now, Reject Convenience, it's good to see you again. I like it. Now, I'm not going to forget your name again because my friend, Mr. Edits here, is called Alex. Okay? Your name is not Alex. It is, of course, Reject Convenience. Leisha, help me out. What's Reject Convenience's name again? It starts with A. It's Alexander. It's Alex. Oh, how could you forget my name? Once again, I've written it on my desk in my house, right? But then every time I come here, everyone tells me their name. And then my good friend, Reject Conveniences. Oh my God, Jay Flares sent 8 Elbows Adventure Gifts memberships. That's exciting. Alexander was great. I do love Alexander the Great. So hold on, let's think of all the names that the Reject Conveniences. Come on, Alex, Anthony. Oh my gosh. Okay, Anthony, it's good to see you again. Not Anthony, because that would be wrong, because I remember, and it's written on my desk. Thank you very much. Artichoke. Everybody should go and subscribe to Reject Convenience. My good friend Artichoke has a fantastic channel there where they talk about all kinds of things, including privacy policies and keeping yourself safe online. So please go and do that. Anaphylaxis isn't a real thing. No, it is a real thing. I'm joking. Also, Reject Convenience says, I also go by, hey, you over there. I also do that. I also go by, hey, get off the roof and put down the chainsaw. Hey, Ma, I can call my Ma from up here. Hey, Ma. Sorry. No, you don't go unnoticed, the Drifter. Did Drifter, am I missing something? Oh my God, Drifter, please tell me. Tell me something, Drifter. There's so many messages. Wait, we got to go back. Did we got to go back? Oh my God. Whoa. Tom Mellon says, why did the bullet lose its job? Because it got fired. Tokyo says, the entire city of Tokyo says, hold on, I lost it. The entire city of Tokyo says, you are my favorite YouTuber. That's a lot of people in Tokyo. Okay, wait, the Drifter says, cracking jokes. Well, they're excellent, the Drifter. Did you write some cracking jokes and I missed them? Oh, man, can you draw things on your face? Leisha, I can, but I'm not going to because I have to go and pick up my wife and my children and possibly go to the hospital to visit my father-in-law. In approximately 10 minutes-ish, there's a lot of praise from an entire city. Well, reject convenience. You soon will have as many subscribers as there are people in Tokyo. I think there's like 20 million people in Tokyo, isn't there? That'd be cool. 20 million? Yeah. It's okay, Snowflake. Not a problem. We're friends now. It's all good. I'm so confused. What are we doing? Kentucky Creek Life says, why do you have a popcorn bucket on your head? And the answer is, so that I can man the phones and look silly at the same time. Thank you so much for coming. What are we going to draw? We're going to draw with the glass bro, draw things on your face glass. I'll draw your things on my face glass. Let's give myself a big moustache here. Oh my God, that's a really cool idea, actually. I've done this before, haven't I? And look. Oh no. Look, I'm Iron Man. Wait, let's give myself some bigger eyeballs. Oh, that's really creepy. Look at that. Look how pretty I am. What else can we have? Don't forget to like the live. Wait, hold on. I'm going to pin yours. The Drifter. Matt had a go. Now the Drifter's having a go. Whoa, wait, hold on. There we go. Do it. Beautiful. Okay, now I need some beautiful eyelashes. Let's just do it like looking at the glass. Guys, do I look pretty? Oh my God, that's so creepy. Oh, dearie me. What? Accurate. Thank you, Wolfie. Oh, you mean the phone is accurate. That's true. This is fun. Let's give myself a tongue ring. Good idea. Okay, so if I'm going to draw that, this is so silly. Okay. So I'm going to open my mouth. Okay, and then I'm going to draw the tongue hanging out. Okay, but I can't talk at the same time. So let's just draw a giant tongue, maybe like that big. Okay, and then we'll have the tongue ring out. For some reason, Leisha likes tongue rings. I'm not sure why. I don't really want to know. There we go. Look. It doesn't really work very well. Simon needs family-friendly fishnets. What, like on my face? Wait, my nose can have family-friendly fishnets. Wait, how's cold being big? It has lots of fans. What was cold? I don't know what's going on. Hey, yeah, what you want? Jen Streetfield! That's my mum! It's her birthday! Everybody has to say happy birthday to my mother right now, or you'll be kicked off the live. I don't know how to kick off. That was like 248 people. But, Leisha, meet my mother. Happy birthday, Jen Streetfield! There you go. Fantastic. These are all your friends. I have a tongue ring. Look, Hal. My mum's here. Well, she was. She turned up. Look at that. I got a tongue ring. Don't tell my mum. Sorry. Happy birthday to my mother. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Nomus's mum. And now it's time to draw the outline of my nose so I can give it some fishnets. Happy birthday to my mum. Wow, my nose is huge. Okay, here we go. Wow, it's really hard to hold. Stay still. Okay, there's my nose. Now let's give it some fishnets. Happy birthday to my mother right now. Okay, happy birthday to Leisha's mother. When's your mother's birthday, Leisha? Hold on. I can do this without looking, I think. There we go. Beautiful. And then some family-friendly fishnets for my nose. There we go. Tom Mellon, we did draw you earlier. Happy birthday to Lila. It's today. Well, Bart, happy birthday to Lila. Shout out to Lila.
Out.
You got to tell the truth, not Lila. It's Leah's, please. It's Leah's birthday. Dream Killaroo is getting us back on track with, of course, a fantastic idea. It does look ridiculous. Thank you. Looks like a slab of steak. I've got a steak face. Yeah, mate. I look gorgeous. Shout out to the video where I talk a lot about popcorn. You talk a lot about popcorn? Anthony, what are you talking about? You talk a lot about reading privacy policies and VPNs, but that's all I know. What are you going to cover the camera for? Lamar. Oh, yeah, Lamar Jadek. Your last video. Well, excuse me, Anthony. I haven't had time. Where did you upload that video? Excuse me. That's a Lamar edit just there for some reason. What are we doing? A duck. Pineapple. That's right. Me and Anthony, we're best friends. Shush. I remembered your name. Thank you very much. And I got a lot of... Okay, a week ago. Well, the YouTube algorithm is a poopy bum face, and I don't have enough time in my life. But I will watch it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Anthony. It's going to happen. I've just drawn a pineapple. That's how serious I am. I wonder what the cob thinks about becoming popcorn. Popcorn? Cob? Probably doesn't think about anything because it's a plant. Do plants think? Do they communicate? We don't know. Pineapple family-friendly fishnets. Well, they're kind of family-friendly fishnets. Yes, I know it's been super suppressed since it's off-brand. Oh, wow, really? But I want to hear you talk about popcorn, goddammit. These are the family-friendly fishnets for our popcorn. Not popcorn, pineapple. God damn it. That's interesting. So if you make a video that's not on brand, I'm happy that I'm doing better too, Drifter. And thank you. Shout out to Drifter once more.
Out.
Nice. That's the fishnets. They're family-friendly. Now, of course, we need to add some wings. There we go. Little wings on our thing. And then, of course, because it's a duck, YouTube really didn't like it, but I liked it, so it's okay. That's right. Well, I think I'm going to like it, although I might not. What if I watch it and it's terrible, Anthony? What then? What do we do? Well, I'm going to give it a thumbs up anyway. Whoa, hold on a second. The edit says, oh my God, I watched you once and I love your vids and please shout out. Shout out to the edit.
Out.
That's funny. I might totally hate it. Well, I do hate popcorn. That's why I wear a bucket on my head, just to protect myself from the popcorn. Now, this is a duck or a goose, I think that's a pineapple. Plants do communicate with mycorrhizal. Anthony knows how to spell that. You mean the fungus. Oh, crap, what's it called? Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is a goose here. Goose isn't here at the moment, unfortunately. Wait, I explain why plants are green in that video. You do? With chlorophyll? That's amazing. Fime doesn't look at my stuff, but I'm not offended. Though, if you want to look at my edits of BTTF, I'm not opposed. I agree, Wolfie. I don't know what BTTF is. Is that, Freddy's Friday? No? That's not right. I don't know. Here's a goose. Its neck sticking out of the pineapple, of course. Yep, the fungus. That's right, fungus. It's a plant video. Oh, it's a plant video about Back to the Future? Good movie. Oh, Back to the Future. Back to the Future. Wolfie, we were talking about this. Yeah, BTTF. Back to the Future. I can do acronyms. Are that what they're called? No? Acronyms? I don't know. Look, I can't speak things. Anyway. Tom Mellon says, what tree can you fit in your hand? A palm tree. Yes, that's funny. I mean, it'd have to be a pretty small palm tree, don't you think? Huh. Sorry, this is so silly. Look at my beautiful face. Oh, so pretty. Oh, that's great. 200 likes. Yay! We do have to finish now, though, because I got to go and do work because we might have to go into Canberra. Simon is an acronym for a silly, insane man on narcotics. I'm not on narcotics and I don't condone drug use. Thank you very much. That was just the first thing that came to my head. Oh no. I gotta go to Bendigo to get me a green cube. Bendigo? Bendigo's around here. What are we talking about? We are finished. We've nearly run out of time, but thank you so much, everybody, for coming. This was great. Let's take a selfie of this ridiculous picture. I don't even know what's going on. Oh, that was great. Shout out to Joseph de Graaf.
Out.
Fantastic. I'm from Australia, near Bendigo, actually. You know what's the opposite of Bendigo? Straighty stop. I have to be up in 3 hours for something. Oh no, Hal! Have a snooze. Quick, I'll sing you a lullaby. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Hal, please now. Hal, go to sleep. Yes, thank you so much. You have a fantabulous, friendly day. This is insane. Anthony doesn't like my singing. No, you need to go to sleep too. Smile, imagine, most optimistic, nice. Thank you, Wolfie. That's very nice. I like it. How wonderful. No, how do you spell Holly? Holly. How oraculous, lovely lemons. Yes. That was yours. I'm not very good at that. Anyway, thank you so much. Shout out to Samu23.
Out.
Tyler loves the wacky live stream. Was that a vape? What vape? What are you talking about? No, I've got a pen. What? I don't know. This is a bottle of liquid ink for my whiteboard. So anyway, God bless you two kids, Sloan. Okay. I might operate NASCARs. Well, that's right, Anthony. I'm not going to do your name. I got to go. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. You've been absolutely wonderful. Oh, my gosh. You guys are the best, but unfortunately, we have run completely and absolutely out of time.